Hi, I'm Akasha Bethel for Bassity Beat, and I'm here at Groesbeck and Elizabeth at the Axalta Coating Systems Plant, which many of you have probably driven by. Bassity Beat was invited inside to find a little bit more about the company and their role in the surrounding area. Axalta Coating Systems is a leading global provider of liquid and powder coatings to automotive, transportation, general industry, and selected architectural and decorative customers. Axalta Coating Systems, formerly DuPont Performance Coatings, will continue to build on over 145 years of experience in the coatings industry.
Axalta is a coatings company, so Axalta Coating System came about in February. So we used to be DuPont Performance Coatings. Probably people that drove by remember the DuPont sign for a long time, but now as Axalta, we're a coatings company. So if you think about all the cars driving around the road and the finishes that are on those cars coming out of the factory, that's the paint that we make.
Axalta has more than 12,000 people who create, manufacture, distribute, and support their products and services. They do business in 130 countries and have 35 manufacturing plants around the world.
Well, this plant's been here. It's been a fixture in Macomb for a long time. It was originally built in 1966, so we're going on 47 years now in Macomb County. We're a very large facility, so we employ a lot of people, a lot of jobs here, but we're also very active as on the outskirts of the city of Mount Clemens. So as a member of Mount Clemens, we also have a lot of responsibility. We're a big taxpayer, I know, for Mount Clemens. But also a good corporate citizen. We try to do a lot of things with the community as well.
While touring Axalta, we discovered that not only are these employees part of Axalta's success, but also long-term residents of the community. One of them, Kevin Smith, who is a waterborne production operator, has been in the community for 52 years.
Our product itself is paint, and it's automotive paint. Automotive paint that goes on vehicles, from individual personal vehicles to bus lines, trucks, things of that nature. So we provide service, the paint product itself, for many customers in the area.
We also spoke with Rob McEwen, whose department is R&D Technical Support. He's been working with the company for 25 years and has been a resident of the community for 60 years.
My name is Rob McEwen. I'm with the R&D technical side of the plant, and basically I test the paint that goes out the door. The purpose of the testing of the paint is to make sure of the longevity. When we put it on the car, it's the first thing anybody walks into the dealership and sees, and that's basically how anybody that's walking in, that's the first thing they look at before they kick the tires and look at the engine. So that's really what sells the car, is the paint in there. And so we have to make sure that paint stays on the vehicle for a very long time, doesn't deteriorate. Gloss, that the prettiness that everybody likes, all the different colors that you get, and each color is individual. Maybe you get a red or you get a blue or a white. Each one has different properties that we have to test for, because basically each color is different as far as how it holds up under certain conditions and that.
My name is Nick Boston. I'm an R&D plant support chemist. So any given day I'm following the batches that are made here and sprayed at OEM plants all over the country in North America. Longer term projects, I help develop new colors and new technologies according to our customers' needs.
I like the company because I get to continue my studies. Things I like in chemical engineering is what I do here in the plant. So if I want to learn about a new pump, there's a ton of engineers here. I just walk down the hall, ask somebody, hey, how do you size this pump? Which is really nice. And I liked that this company allowed me to start off working here, and I didn't have to do a rotational program, which is really nice because rotational programs are pretty hard to meet. Usually you'll live in one place for 6 months, then move to another place. But here I got to settle in, and now I'm looking for a home in the area.
Axalta is a world leader in coatings technologies, and we're well established, so it's a great environment to learn and to develop as a young engineering professional.
I think one thing that we want people to know is that we're here, we're still part of the community. Obviously there was a lot of anxiety as we were going through the sale from DuPont to Axalta, and a lot of people were worried about whether we were going to still be here. What we wanted to have people know is that we're still very involved in the community. We plan on being here, we're growing. We're now a coatings company instead of a chemical company, so we're going to invest in being the number one coating company in the world. So we want people to know we're here to stay. We're going to still be very active in the community. In some cases, even try to be more active in the community and the school, so that people know us not only as a large employer, but a good citizen. So.
Taking this tour of Axalta really opened my eyes to some of the big things that are happening in my own backyard, and gave me one more reason to be proud of my community.
We would like to thank Axalta and their staff for the tour today. It was interesting to have a behind-the-scenes look at their operations and to meet some of the great personalities that make everything possible. For Bass City Beat, I'm Akasha Bethel.